There you are. And we're back in this episode. We're calling transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. They're in response to comments I made against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, and do not lie. And go watch something else. Do not lie and say there's hate speech in my videos, because there is no hate speech in my videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on with people getting these wrong in these comment sections. I'm each try to shut them out with my versus the basic biology, and then we can take off about that. Yeah. Also, it's important to get vaccinated. I don't have a vaccination shirt on. I got this nice dollar store. It's like camouflage, I guess. Me, it's more like hunting camouflage. It looks like, but it counts as camouflage, I guess. You know, I gotta get more stuff like it because that's kind of cool. But yeah, I gotta be very careful with some of that stuff because it's like, yeah, if you're not careful with some of that, then it's like, oh, he's in the army. Oh shoot, okay, no, I'm not. But yeah, you know, gotta watch out for some of that stuff. But yeah. It's it is cool. I can understand why a lot of gangsters like to do it, but you gotta watch out for that. So let's continue on here. Let's see here. Click. You can't make biological sex though, and that is wrong. Also, you're harming yourself psychologically by transitioning, aka ignoring reality. They are. And then girl says, you completely ignored what I said. No, I didn't. No, I'm not talking about what you said. No, I'm not actually lying about my biological sex because, biological sex, because saying that a person born with ovaries, saying that she is a man, is a lie. It's not a lie because I say it's not. Person with testicles who says he is a woman, is a lie. It's not a lie because I say it's not. Yeah, she is lying about it. Thing. I'm a man. Use he, him pronouns for me. My name is Jimmy now. Cuts her hair short and hides that she has breasts and curves. Because, of course, if she had her breasts and curves were visible, then it would mess up the illusion. I'm Jimmy. And she got the breasts and curves. Like say it's Jimmy in a bikini, Jimmy in a bikini hanging out. I'm Jimmy, stuff like that. Water going all over the place, flash dance, that won't work. That won't work with the lie, So yeah, you can't do that. You have to hide. Biological sex you are. Lie about biological sex you are. Hide biological sex you are. Hoping no one, cower in fear, hoping no one finds out the truth. That's what it's all about. Let's go. Yes, you are. However, I understand that my biological sex is female. However, I understand my biological sex is female. Here's how they try to justify this. My biological sex is female, but my gender identity is male. But here's the problem with identity. When you are saying my identity is male, you are lying because you're saying, oh no, I can't show off breasts because if I show off breasts, they'll know I'm female. I show off other curves, they'll know I'm female. So yeah, then they'll treat me like I believe people treat females. I don't want to be treated that way, so I'm going to conform to hopefully get them to treat me like I think the biological sex that I believe they like better. Males in the females case, females in the males case. So yeah, it's not right. Continue on here. She identifies as male. Yeah, and she says identify. Oh, here we go. Here's how she ruins her argument. I understand that my biological sex is female. Yes. So I'm lying about it. Well, my gender identity is male. She lies about her biological sex. I present as male. She lies about her biological sex. Present, that means dresses like one so that she can lie about it more effectively. I identify as male. She lies about her biological sex. But I understand that my sex will remain female until I get it. Here's the problem. Remain female until I get the appropriate procedures. No, it will always be female no matter what you do. No matter what you do, you'll always be a female. If you're born with ovaries. If you're born with testicles, you'll always be a male, no matter what you do. You basically could have your reproductive organs removed, and what's left shaped to look like the opposite biological sexes, reproductive organs, as best as possible, but it's still not going to be that. It's going to be mutilated. It's not going to work. And of course, every blood test will show what biological sex you really are too. So yeah, DNA does not lie. So yeah, sorry, doesn't work. Next. I'm not harming myself psychologically. You totally are harming yourself psychologically. In fact, you sitting there telling me who I can and can't be is in fact harming me psychologically. No, telling you what you can and cannot be is harming you emotionally, okay, not psychologically. I'm not ignoring reality. You are totally ignoring reality, because I understand that my sex is female, but you don't want anyone else to know that. So you're ignoring reality. You actually understand what being trans really is, or you're just making assumptions. You understand what being male or female really is, or you're just making assumptions. Let's see here. About still based off what some negative, something negative you heard about the transgender community. I said you understand that your sex is female. You don't want anyone else to know about that, so you lie, and you continue who you are without doing that. It's not what I've heard; it's what I've seen. People wasting their time lying about their biological sex and carrying fear, hoping no one finds out the truth. Yeah, that's what they do. And I'll say it. I'm not lying about my biological sex. I'm not afraid of people finding out. And then like you hear people saying, "Oh no, yeah, I went to this. I got outed." Or "Oh no, I went to this one place." And there was, I think, one girl was saying, "I went to the men's room, and my fake penis, that I, put on, so I look like I have an actual penis. It fell while I was trying to get dressed. It fell off. It fell down. I had to grab that thing." I'm just like, what? It fell on the ground. I had to grab that thing. That was horrible. And just strap it back on. Just like, what? It was just so bad. And then, of course, the dudes are going into the girls' room dressed up as girls, and the girls are seeing right through that. And they were like, I was assaulted in the restroom. Said the dudes. I was assaulted. So people were hating on me for going in that restroom, dressed, I'm supposed to go in there. I'm supposed to be a girl, though. No, no, you're not. No, boy, testicles, you're not. So bad. Continue on here. Someone said, laughing my butt off. There's one else. I think I killed them, lol. Someone else says, lol. And then I say, then she says, you seem to know quite a lot about the psychology of closed-minded. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the same question. Closed-minded to sin. Yeah, close-minded transphobic person, and that's it, not much else, and that's it. I say, yes, close-minded to sin, and she's like, then a gay sinner shall be. I'm not very religious. I am, so I'll fight against that stuff for you. Yeah, someone says, I do this every time I'm in the shower. I'm not mad, just disappointed, laughing. She cry emoji. And I said, why are you disappointed? You can push a baby out through your stuff. So I'm like, well, And so I said, here goes, why would you want to torture yourself? I said, what are you talking about? I guess we're talking about going somewhere else. I say, not the same thing. Nothing's wrong with black skin. Lying about your biological sex is wrong, and then you can be yourself without doing it. I got a like for that. So it says, nobody is lying. Everybody, a lot of transgender like hairstyles about lying. There's a trans men or trans women. At the end of the day, hate is hate. So yes, it's the same. No, it's not. It's not. He said, because it's something you can relate to. And so it says, and nothing is wrong with being trans. Lying about your biological sex, there's a lot wrong with that. Don't do that. And it's not a lie to say you're trans. No, it's not. But it's a lie to say you're a man when you were born with ovaries, or a woman when you were born with testicles. That's wrong. Don't do that. We know that here's how that works. We know our biological sex is different than the one we identify as. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're identifying as a different biological sex than when you are is a lie. You're not saying anything different. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What is this? Use preferred pronouns. Respectful pronouns? Yeah, there is lying. That's all right. There's lying there. What is it? Entirely valid because I don't like it. Do you have any actual proof to back up anything that you're saying? You go, female reproductive organs, male reproductive organs. What the? It's like, no. Don't say it by law because that's not proof to me because I don't like it. Every life is revolted by you. Not even you. You will go down on rock pockets of somebody. And so it's like, I really doubt it. Now, on the other hand, I've heard someone say that about you. Oh, so it's like you're protecting. So sad. Someone else. So it's like you don't need rot pocket either because open wounds are not sexy. No, they're not. Basically males given fake vulvas. You can't be trans. You don't even need rot pocket because the rot pockets grosses you out too. Yeah, what the heck is rot pocket? It's like it either means a trans woman's genitals post surgery. That's a dude who got his penis and testicles mutilated to look like a vulva. Yeah, it's nasty or something really gross. I'm not going to even read here, but I think it means the former. Either way, it's read more. I looked it up. Yeah, I'm going to book a call with my therapist. Who the heck says that? More like revolted by their lies. Right here. And I say you know that you're saying you're the opposite sex and the one you are. That's lying. You have to stop. And so it looks like your delusions get out of hand. I will pray for you, says someone. And someone says, I don't really need praying for you. Yeah, you do. My religion embraces all different sexuality, gender, and race. So I think I'm good. I think, actually, that means it's corrupt. So what's corrupt? And a religion that allows people to sin. What's the point of it then? Yeah, a little time left. Let's continue on here. Well, let's see here. Here's XWC Transgender Ministry. See you next time.